Hey guys, I've been working on something for a while that I've been just waiting to show everyone. I've kept this behind closed curtains for a while because I wanted to wait till I had it all set up. And now I do, so I'll show you guys. A while back, I bought a few animatronics from different places and I put them together in this little room to work on them and restore them. I call them the Trailer Bunch. And actually, let me go get the tech lights on so we can get a better look. So here they are. I do not have them working right now. I'm hoping to document the process of getting to that point. But I'll go down and introduce you guys to the characters. This here is Charlie Chicken. His show banner, which I have packed away somewhere, actually refers to him as an eagle for whatever reason. I got him from an auction that his company, 90 Degree Gears, was doing. They got their show returned and just sold off the characters separately, which is kind of weird that people would sell singular characters instead of just a whole show. I know it'd be more expensive, but it'd save the trouble of worrying about getting the rest of the characters. This is the unfortunate case for nearly all the band. Andy, Alligator, and Darling Dog here, though, came from the same show, but different locations. I got both of them from some auctions. Oliver here actually has a very interesting story. He survived a fire and was dragged out of the restaurant he was in by his owner, leaving 7 people dead. But Oliver, to be the only remaining character in the show, I decided to buy him online since his story is pretty obscure and he's very poorly built. I might put some better life into him, maybe rebuild him into something better. We'll see how that comes along. Over here we have Scramble Sam. I rescued him myself from an abandoned theme park that was victim to an arson attack by its owner. The place belonged to no one. It was prone to vandals and other thieves, so I just decided to go over there and see what I could find. And Sam was the only one who had most of his structure intact, as well as drums, which is pretty lucky, so I took them with him. Next to him here is this big guy, George Grizzly. He has the most obscure story. He was sold on some catalog to some restaurant no one knows the name of. It went to the hands of some guy who lives not too far from here, who unfortunately sold all the characters separately, and I got the last one off of him, and here he is. It's my phone. The most mysterious boy I own. Last one here is Ronald Rat. Ronald's pretty wild. He came with his own show tape system that I have no clue how it works. It's incompatible with the other systems I got here in the shed, and I can't get in contact with the guy who created it because he landed himself in jail a long time ago. Maybe someday I'll find someone who knows about it and figure out how to get him working. And that's about it. This is the Trailer Bunch. I decided to call them that because I kind of like the idea of what I got going on here. All these characters come from different places and they've seen better days. But, they're on the track to be restored together. They'll be performing and playing together someday, and that's them. I'm really happy to have them, and I'm excited to share them with the world. And I'll make sure to upload more updates as they come along. So that's about it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. See ya. Welcome back to my animatronic restoration shed. I am still trying to get these guys going, and updates will come in soon. In the meantime, I decided I'd tour the workshop since I finally got everything in place and everything is all set up. I already showed you guys the stage and the characters, so here's my desk and the computers I'll use to run and program them. I use 2 monitors so I can multitask and make sure things are running okay. The PC itself I built myself a while back when I first bought the character Andy, and I knew I was going to get more characters, so I did some planning ahead. It's a standard setup, monitors, PC, keyboard, mouse. I still need to get a chair though. I also got some controllers that I'm hoping to repurpose so I can manually, well, control the characters. They're these like special types of controllers as well that have no buttons. So we'll see how those work out for us. Here on this smaller counter, I have some floodlights I'm hoping to install and hoping they work. Some pieces for a curtain track because of course eventually we will need some curtains. Here's Charlie's other arm. I brought in one of the show banners as well just to hang up when I get around to it. And that's all for this. This counter is mostly to work on stuff or fix any parts that need fixing. I need to put together some valves, so I'll likely do that here. Behind this door here is just a space for storage. I have nothing in there yet, so I won't show you guys an empty room. And over here is where I'm putting in the show tape systems. I already got a few here I had in the storage room last video and decided to move out here, well, where they're going to be. I currently have the ones for Charlie, Andy, and Ronald. Andy's system, I'm hoping I can find a way to connect it to the other characters since his was made to accommodate his whole original show. Ronald's show tape system, still a huge mess. I cannot figure it out for the life of me. I can't even open it up because the screws are homemade and seem to require a special screwdriver, of which I don't have and does not exist at all. Like, I like custom stuff, but this is just taking it a little too far. And I can't even begin to imagine what's inside this box, how it's put together, or even how it works. The connection points are already enough to tell the story. Like, look at the 5 different connectors, and they're not even universal, except for this one, though, which looks European. But the rest of these, where did they even go? Like, how do they connect into what? All these buttons on the outside, I don't know what they do or what they mean. This whole system is so far just not compatible with everything else. So I have to find a good crowbar and just break into this thing because it's ridiculously complicated. But besides all that, that's basically my workspace. I'll try and get these guys going as fast as I can. Again, if you guys have any questions, comment below. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you in the next one. Hey guys, back again. I got a lot of progress done and I'm about ready to get Charlie working, actually. But before I get him going, I'd love to share some history on how I got these guys. I know how people want to know where animatronics can be obtained, and let me tell you, it's not that easy at all. You have to get really lucky and have a lot in the bank to even get just one. I've been saving for years now, and I am grateful that I managed to even get this amount of characters. Scramble Sam, though, I was at the right place at the right time. He was free to take, and I didn't even have to pay anything for him. Only downside is how much of him he's missing. Charlie, I actually managed to buy off the company that made him themselves. There was an accident, though, with his band, November of 1987, and they just had him stored in a warehouse for a couple years. They couldn't get rid of his band, so they just decided to let him go out to private owners such as myself. I nearly obtained him in a more decent condition, but he fell over in a transport truck somewhere along the way, and he came to me this way. I'm not upset by it, though. It makes him all the more interesting to look at, if I'm being honest. As an added bonus, he came with his band's show tape system, and even a few show tapes that no one else who got a character from his band received. Hopefully, once I get him up and running, we can test those out and uncover some forgotten history. Oliver Owl, I think I explained his story. I bought him online. Unfortunately, he did not come with any show tape. I got nothing but the character itself. Andy and Darling came from 2 private auctions that their previous owners held. They actually did most of the restoration work on Andy before I got him because they held him outside for many years, where he was exposed to the elements and he went through months of work before falling into my hands. I'm glad I don't have to deal with the previous mess he was in, but there's still lots of work ahead of me to do on him. Darling, luckily, wasn't stored outside, so she was able to just get to me as is. I actually got a higher bid on her than some 14-year-old kid whose parents were trying to buy her for him, and I'm just so glad she didn't go to him because I don't trust kids who own animatronics of this scale. In my hands, I can at least promise I know what I'm doing, and I'll get some parts of her moving within the next month or so. Also, funny thing about these two, Andy only came with the whole show tape system that I showed in the previous video, and Darling only came with 1 show tape. Sam actually had a few parts I found around him that I believe are to be from his show tape system, but they're only extra parts and nothing that I think I will uncover anything with. George Grizzly came all on his own, just him with his piano, with no system or tapes, which was pretty weird, but it made sense for a character that was sold from a catalog. And of course, I explained before, he came from another private owner. Then there's Ronald Rat. One of the guys who worked for the company that made his show was just selling him off on some roadside garage sale. I checked him out, bought him, and they gave him to me for cheap because they just wanted him gone, and now I'm stuck with this mess. I also did some research, and it turns out that his show tapes were built into his system. There's no way to give him any custom show tape because he was built to only run what his system was built with. Either way, I think I'll just crack things open and see if I can at least get him to play anything off of his system. And yeah, that's all I have for that. I just thought I'd share some cool information about how I got them. I feel like just getting these guys were just the beginning of uncovering some wild stories behind these characters, and once I find those out, I can't wait to share it with you guys. If you want some updates on my project, I actually have a Twitter page made just for updates on the Trailer Bunch. I know Twitter is a cesspool, but if you do use it, just know if there's anything I need to post, I'll be posting it here. Link, of course, in the description where it's always at. Maybe someday I'll start a Discord. I know that will get more users. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully Charlie will be working here soon. I'm actually almost getting him going. And I'll see you in the next one.
There's nothing good on TV.
We can watch cartoons.
What a wonderful idea, Gertrude. I think that would be marvelous.
Cartoons? Really? Why?
Aren't you a cartoon?
Not exactly. The lint that I transferred into the shape of our fine lintel here took the aspects from the cartoon design and brought them into our reality.
I don't think I'll ever get the science behind that.
I won't either. More existential crisis for me.
Ugh, just another one of those reboot cartoons on TV. When are they ever going to come up with original ideas?
They never will, Gertrude. You see, executives don't take risks on original and new ideas anymore. They rely only on what has made them money in the past.
So, what if we ever want to see anything new?
You can actually thank the internet for that. There's hundreds of talented creators who rise up and make their own creations real. It's called indie animation.
The only cartoon industry that really seems to take a chance on new ideas are anime studios.
How original am I? Am I based on anything in particular?
Just some internet videos from those fun sites marked with X's.
That's why I look this way.
That's a part of the animation world I'll gladly stay away from.
Good lord, it's that dumb show again.
Which one?
The cartoon with the normal family that has this one character that looks nothing like the others. So weird. It is a completely different style. Who thinks of this stuff?
I sure am glad we aren't like that. You can shop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. Kroger. When I look at something as simple as a potato, my mind unlocks new eyes to the smallest bits of beauty in the world, and the new ways of science open their doors for me.
You can shop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. There's nothing to do around this town. Maybe the glowing sludge in the market bathrooms was a little interesting. But what else is there to do around here?
You can shop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I'm not sure that'd be a good idea there. I've never run into an encounter with a giant house that eats cars, but I certainly wouldn't go inside.
You can shop at 5 or 6 stores. Or just one. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I could fight it. But I'm going to look pretty doing it.
sucks we're stuck in this generic early 19th century Christmas cottage till the snowstorm blows out.
What will we do till we're out of here?
I guess just miss that Three Kings Day party.
That was a Christmas party.
No, it's January.
What was the deal with this Three Kings Day again?
How do you not know? You're literally more religious than I am.
I know what it is. I just want to hear you say it.
Okay. Well, it's pretty personal to me. My Spanish family does celebrate it every year, so I shall tell you the tale of the three wise men. The night of Christmas, the day Christ was born, three wise men, Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar, followed the star of Bethlehem to the birthplace of the newborn king. They brought forth gifts for Jesus, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. January 6th is the day of the year we celebrate these three men by sharing gifts with others, as we do on Christmas Day. The three kings came to Jesus. Melchior presented the gold, and he began to tell the child a story.
I'm pretty sure that storytelling part didn't happen.
No, that last part didn't. But it's a good transition into the stories I want to tell.
Ah, I see. Go on.
I have three stories. Story Melchior, Story Caspar, and Story Balthazar. Each one is darker than the last.
Why are these guys telling dark stories to a baby? These guys are stupid.
To be fair, the Lord himself is going to see an awful lot in the world anyway. Okay, anyway, the stories.
Bah! Humbug! Those loons don't know what true proper is. No fancy suits or hats. Only Cryptic understands me. I'll teach them and their childish ways. Good morning, Sarah. How do you do?
Okay, I guess. What are you doing?
Taking a good stroll, I shall be. Like a gentleman does when he wishes to get around and not laze like a common peasant.
Okay. Brock!
You absolutely filthy casual! Why I never!
But they're rocks!
Bah!
John! John! Johnny boy, it's time for the Christmas special!
Oh, hey Thomas.
I'm the ghost of Thomas, because Alberto couldn't give me a line for this episode.
Yeah, I know. You die like every day.
Yeah, but this time it's different. I'm here to tell you that you're muted by 3 ghosts!
Took more people with you? Great.
No, it'll be different this time. You'll be visited by ghosts from the
Wait.
present, past, and future.
Isn't this Christmas Carol?
Motherfucker, let me finish.
But if you're supposed to be like the ghost of Marley, so you know how Marley was Scrooge's best friend?
Yeah?
Then shouldn't you be like Connor since he's my best friend?
Yeah, so he's too busy playing trails.
Okay, understandable.
Anyway, oh, fuck! Sorry, I have to go. My cookie's burning. See ya, fucker!
Alright, see ya.
Yo, John, my buddy, old pal.
What the fuck? You're not a Splone!
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, well, I am the ghost of Looney Past, and I am here to take you back in time. That's right, we're going back in time to show John the true meaning of being loony.
Cool.
John.
Huh? Huh? But yeah, what is it?
Look, John, remember this day?
No.
This was the day we filmed Looney Submarine Movie 1. And you were so much more
Improper! I do say, look very improper. Look at those junk clothes. Good thing I burned them. And I'll say...
Yes, John, but you were also much more carefree. Loony, like the rest of us.
Yeah, but I'm not anymore. I'm as gentleman as a gentleman should be.
You're becoming what you hate most, John.
What? A casual?
No, British.
Why, I never!
Okay, you exhaust me.
Yo.
How did you get in here? Don't you live like several miles away?
Yeah, about that. I'm now the ghost of Looney Present, so let's go see what you fucked up this time.
I never fuck shit up. Shit fucks me up. Cool. My floor is glass now.
Actually, it's... just... never mind that. Just look.
Connor.
Yes, genius. Now, notice he's playing Trails.
Yeah. He does that.
Because when was the last time you actually did anything together?
I don't know, like... last week?
More like last month.
Oh.
You have to make an effort to hang out with everyone more, man. They'll miss you.
Yeah, but I got work.
You weren't working today.
Yeah, but my car doesn't have gas.
And how did you drive to work?
That is different.
Just stop with the excuses, John. You are actively letting Connor slip into a world of nothing but anime games and staying in his room all day.
Well, why are you telling me to get out more? You should be telling him.
That is a fair point, but still, sometimes you gotta take initiative yourself.
Why are we at Sarah's house?
Because she's eating rocks, and I think you might have something to do with it.
I only told her to stop eating rocks. It's not proper. No one should be eating something so preposterous.
What's with the accent?
What do you mean?
You sound very British.
Yeah, John, don't you hate British people or something?
How could you hear us? We're supposed to be ghosts.
You're the one who crashed into my room.
Oh. Sorry. You're really not acting like yourself, dude. Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean? I took all my pills this morning. I haven't worn off yet. I probably should have.
Listen, if you don't make a change, things will become worse for you. I hate to break it to you like this, but you're going British.
What does that mean? What? What does it mean?
It means you're becoming too proper.
No such thing as being too proper.
You're exaggerating it. You gotta keep it short or it's not gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
The future, dumbass.
Bruh. Julian parked my whole room outside of my house like a dumbass.
That's not the point I'm trying to show you, fuckface. Look at these tanks. Look at those planes. Look at the army marching down the street.
Good heavens! They're all British!
Yes. And if you don't get your act together, it's all gonna be like that.
What do I need to do, good sir?
First of all, stop that. Second of all, you need to remember who you truly are. Stop being British. Start thinking American.
Wait. I thought this was about me becoming a loony again. Not this.
Tough luck, shithead. Story's changed. Now get out there, soldier. Your country's in danger.
Time to go tate some potate.
For America! Yeah! What happened? Where's my war? My voice! I'm not British! Yes! Sarah! I can tell you to stop eating rocks again!
What are you doing in my room? You always tell me to stop eating rocks.
Connor! Stop playing with anime titties! We gotta go!
No, what? I'm too busy right now. Let me finish this dungeon.
Time! We gotta go! Now! Whoops.
Was that Thomas?
Yep.
Man, I just want my motherfucking cookie. Dies.
And that was the story of how John became whole again. He learned a very valuable lesson to always be true to yourself.
It wasn't taught very well.
You mean I'm always myself. Anyone want some tea?
Shut your mouth, I'ma shut it for you.